Alternatively, there's another practice in the Jewish calendar, also under the control of the Nasi, which fits very well with the criticism in verse 37 of Surat Tabuk. The practice is the postponement or advancement of the year by a day, to prevent Yom Kippur from falling on a Friday or a Sunday, or to keep Hoshana Rabbah from falling on a Saturday. If Yom Kippur were adjacent to the Sabbath, there would be 2 days in a row where no work was allowed, which would bring various inconveniences. If Hoshana Rabbah were on the Sabbath, certain ritual practices of the holiday would violate the Sabbath prohibition against lifting and carrying. Thus, there were only 4 days of the week when the first of the year, Rosh Hashanah, could be allowed to occur. At a time before the calendar became tabular, the practice involved the intimidation of witnesses to get them to lie about seeing the crescent moon on a particular day, and is described in Tractate Rosh Hashanah on folio page 20a, Tractate Rosh Hashanah of the Babylonian Talmud. So, quoting, "This is illustrated by the dictum of Rabbi Joshua ben Levi. Witnesses can be intimidated to withhold the report of a new moon that has appeared in its due time, in order that the month may be prolonged. But they may not be intimidated into reporting the new moon that has not appeared in its proper time, in order that a new moon may be sanctified early." Is this so? Someone asked. Did not Rabbi Judah the Nasi send to Rabbi Ami a message saying, "Know that when Rabbi Yohanan was alive, he used to teach us that witnesses may be intimidated into reporting on that earlier day the new moon which has not appeared in its due time, in order that the new moon may be sanctified early. Even though they have not seen it, they may say, 'We have seen it.'" And Abiah said, "There is no contradiction. The one holds for Nisan, which is the month of Passover, and Tishri, which is the month with Yom Kippur and Hoshana Rabbah, and the other applies for the other months of the year." Rabbi Dimi from Nahardia reports the teaching in the reverse form. Witnesses can be intimidated to report on the 30th day, which is day 1 of the Jewish month. Day 1 of the Jewish month is the day before the crescent is seen, so they have 30 days and then 31 days, and then either the 30th or the 31st day becomes day 1 of the next month. So witnesses can be intimidated to report on the 30th day the appearance of a moon which has not appeared in its proper time, in order that the month may be sanctified early, but they may not be intimidated to withhold the report of a new moon which has been seen in its proper time, in order that the month may be prolonged. Someone asks, what is the reason? The latter statement would be seen or recognized to be false, and the former statement is not seen to be false. So this kind of calendar manipulation and witness intimidation could be very well the kind of thing being described in verse 37 of Surat Tawbah. The persons practicing this practice would do it some years and not other years, and by the practice in question they would keep equal the number of what God has sanctified, in this case holidays, but they would desecrate what God had sanctified. They would keep the same number of holidays, but they would celebrate the holidays on the wrong day. And on the day when the holidays were supposed to be, they would not be celebrating the holidays. They would be desecrating the holiday. This seems to me to be the most plausible explanation for what verse 37 is declaring to be prohibited.